Hi, girly.
Hi, girly.
I'm Eliana,
I'm Derek.
and this is
The book club for
For
the
the Girlies.
girlies.
On today's episode of For the Girlies,
Yes, ma'am.
it's the first part of our Onyx Storm episodes. Of course, the third installment in the Empyrean series or the Fourth Wing series, whatever it is that you want to call it. It's by Rebecca Yarros, you guys.
Yes, ma'am.
But before we get started,
Mm-hmm.
please be sure that you have liked, commented, shared, and that you are subscribed to our channel.
Yes, ma'am. Make sure you have those post notifications on, so tap that bell up in the corner so you know when we are posting. Also, be kind in the comments. That's being kind to each other. Be kind to us, please. And most importantly, be kind to the author. Also, spoilers, you guys. We are definitely going to get into this book in both parts. So make sure you turn the volume down just a little bit low. Not off, just low. Enough for us to get that view count. Go read the book and come back and watch the video, of course.
Yes, I actually don't want you to spoil anything for yourself.
Yeah, no. So turn it all the way low, not off.
Yeah.
Put on like 2.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And without further ado,
Let's get into it. Yes, ma'am.
Yay!
Okay.
Onyx Storm by Rebecca Yarros.
Mm-hmm.
How do we even start? I don't even know. I wrote literally in the synopsis, I don't know.
Okay.
There was just so much happening.
So much went on. I feel like we gotta give a cute synopsis.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Because we do want to give you, we're going to get into it, but okay. I also don't want to ruin it. If that makes sense. I don't want to get to it.
I mean, we don't need to go into the details.
Course.
I mean, the books are long.
They're thickies.
So we never get through this episode.
No.
So at the end of Iron Flame, Xaden has turned Vanin. Right. And now, of course, his girlfriend, Violet, the main character, Violet, yes. She is on a mission to save her boo.
She is.
And they all want to vanquish the Vanin too, so that's
right. So it coincides. Also, we are trying to find Andarna's people. Her people. Her kind.
This was me in like the last videos too. I was talking with the dragons like they were people.
Because they are.
They really are.
You know? So yeah, we're trying to find Andarna's kind.
Mm-hmm.
We think that they would be tied into how we get rid of the Venin. I also say Venin, not Vanin. I don't know. Don't yell at me. Our fourth wingers. We actually meet a lot of new characters in this book.
Yeah.
And we're traveling to different islands.
Yeah.
And seeing how like those islands govern and the gods they pray to.
Yeah.
How they function over there. Yes.
Yeah, and other islands don't have magic, and some of them do.
Right. And our peeps are losing their powers there, but not Violet.
Not Miss Violet, girl. I have things to say about that.
Same. That's gonna be episode 2 though.
Yeah.
Sorry guys.
I'm so excited to really hop into this.
Yes,
Let's see. I mean, of course there are battles against the Vanin because they are actively now, Basquiat is completely at war with everything, and Horomiel and Tyrandor is involved and everything. It's a whole huge war. And imagine Xaden is there in the middle and he's Vanin.
And he one of them.
Right? And Violet's down for life, so she's protecting him the whole time.
Right. The only people who know initially are Imogen, Garrick, Bodhi, and of course Violet. And don't forget we got Jack Barlow.
Yeah.
He's their little
dungeon.
Yeah.
Their experiment.
Mm-hmm.
Soon enough though, Violet has to tell some other folks, like her siblings and Fourth Wing.
Yes.
The squad.
The squad.
The quest squad.
Yeah.
Is his name Redoc or Riddick?
I say Riddick.
I think it's Riddick.
I say Riddick. And when I listen, they say Riddick.
Okay. So yeah, is there anything else you'd like to say?
No.
Okay. I mean, of course, she leaves us on a cliffhanger, and I don't know how I'm going to get through the next, I don't know how
years.
Long time it's going to take her to write something.
Books and books to write.
she says she has a romance novel. I was like,
Nobody want
okay,
that.
cute. I do actually want to read her romance novels because I like Zayden so much.
That's true.
I want to read them. But anyway, in terms of it being a long or a short read,
long read.
It's a long read. I enjoy it so much, though.
Yeah. It's a long read, but it's
well layered. Like I was going through my notes and I was like, oh my gosh, I forgot this happened already. There's like, I want to read it again. You guys, let us know in the comments below if you'd like us to read it again and do a whole episode just on our theories.
Right.
Because I feel like we could do that if we
if
we reread all
of them and then really like hold up because remember this.
Yes,
and we get to
connect
connecting the dots.
Wow. Yeah, we should get like a whiteboard.
Yes. Let me know if you follow that girl on TikTok who got the whiteboard because she be breaking things down. It's so good. Okay, format. It's in Violet's point of view for most of the book, and then at the end we get some of the POVs, guys.
Yeah, we get Imogen.
And
do we get Rhiannon?
Yep, we get Rhiannon and we get Zayden. You guys. This book was nuts. Okay.
This is only the beginning, but now let's move on into our likes.
Yes, ma'am.
All right.
Who's starting? Just do it. Okay.
Yeah.
I said that I really like where we went in this book. Okay, so I love that we were meeting new characters. I love that we got to go to these different islands. I loved how descriptive it was. It was like great character building. It was a ride. On the heels of it being great character building, I freaking lived for Violet Sorrengail in this book, and I felt like she really had stepped into her own, and I appreciated the confidence that she had, but not only in herself, but also that like everyone around her had in her. Like Dane was not annoying, Zayden was not annoying. Like they knew her strengths, and they were like, you know, not her.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. It was so good. I was like, yeah, finally.
It also was almost like they gelled so well together because one, they've worked together already as a team, but also because sometimes you're just so desperate that I have to trust that you're gonna do what you have to do. Because if I don't, then there's moments in the book that are like that they're telling Violet, stop looking at what's going on in the other battlefields because that's what's gonna mess you up. And that's the reality even in life, bro. Like, don't worry about what other people are doing because it's gonna mess you up. Especially when you're working in a team. Do your job,
do your part, and
everything's gonna work out. So I agree. I do love where we went in this book. I did feel like Iron Flame, it's not a bad read at all. I still enjoyed Iron Flame. I just like that we're back to Zayden and Violet being in sync with like their relationship. Yeah. I like that we're not fighting all the time about secrets.
Yeah. There's still too much, of that, but not with them.
Yeah.
So much.
They were just so much better.
They were not insufferable. I wasn't mad at them.
The whole time the marriage talk was so exciting. I was like, you guys. At least by chapter like 15 I knew. I was like, oh, they're getting married. Like in this book, they have to be. Wow. Yeah, I wrote it down. I wrote it down and it's in my notes too. I said by chapter 15 I was like, are they getting married? Because it just kept coming up. Yeah. I loved Riddick. He was hilarious. Me too. Also, his relationship with Eldrim, his dragon. That scene was hilarious, and I personally wanted his point of view because I want to know what's going on with his dragon. Like, first of all, Riddick is just hilarious, so I love him. Agreed. But also the fact that his dragon is as ridiculous as he is. Right. It was like, of course he chose you. He found the only dragon
with his sense of humor
that was a fool.
Okay. Newsflash. Breaking news. Because I feel like Liam will want this for us. I think Riddick my new man.
What?
Yeah. Liam's gone. You know what I'm saying? And he would want me to move on. He would want
Okay.
that. And I think it's Riddick.
I think, okay, interesting that you chose Riddick.
Why?
I don't know. I was just thinking maybe Eric.
I also like Eric, but it's Riddick.
Oh,
I
okay.
realize it's the like, and I
I'm
could tell
sticking
you,
with Zayden.
I could tell that's my homegirl man. I realized that's what it is. The last week you were like, oh, it's never the main guy, and I'm like, no, because the main guy is like the main girl's man,
Mm-hmm.
and that's my homegirl in my head. And I don't go, you don't go after your homegirl man.
No, you don't.
So
no, but Zayden is mine.
That's cool.
I'm the homegirl.
I'm the homegirl.
Let's see, what else did I love? Okay, there are things that I loved. Doesn't mean that I loved what happened. So I loved that we got to meet Zayden the mom. I don't love the lady. I love that we got to meet her.
Yes, ma'am.
You guys, we found out officially that Violet's dad did change his last name.
Yeah! I was like, okay.
I was like, I don't have time for this. Now I need to go through all of the books and see who Asher Daxton was, like, in every single note.
Daxton? What's the name change about? Theories.
To Sorengale? I mean, come on. Why else wouldn't he change it? Because his wife was a badass.
She was that girl. She was a general.
She was General Sorengale.
Period. Dane. I really appreciated Dane. I don't hate him. I do not hate him anymore.
Wow.
He stood up.
Rebecca would be so proud.
I know. He stood up. He stood TF up. And I really appreciated that. I also said Riddick. I said my boy. I said he's just a good freaking dude. And what really, in this moment, I'll hold off on it. That what solidified him being, I was like, this is a good dude. Like, I really mess with him.
Yes.
Yeah.
Brennan taking his name back. Thank God.
Because, like, what are you doing?
Yeah, that was crazy. Glad we got it back. Also, personally, Zayden's jealousy had me in a chokehold.
It had me so nervous. Because, well,
like I said, it wasn't good for parts of the story.
Right.
It had me in a chokehold. I'm not gonna lie.
I kept going, no.
I was into that kind of toxicity.
When I was into it, it was a problem.
Listen, bro, this was different. This is for like a higher good. He's trying to vanquish the Vanen.
Okay, that is not what he's trying to do.
Yes, he is.
That's his altar for sure. But it was don't mess with his girl. That's it. That's all. They don't care about them folks.
I'm the homegirl.
He done told us a million times he don't care about nobody in this room but you.
Legit.
What?
I take him seriously.
Me too. No, I love Zayden, but I'm also like, you be doing too much for me, brother.
I'm totally into it. You got any more likes?
I said shout out to the second signet gang. Everybody got second signets. What's going on?
It made, you know what though? It made so much sense.
And then they all found each other.
Yeah.
Come on.
Well, I think I guess this is a theory because it wasn't it like, didn't they mention in the book maybe Violet noticed that the marked ones typically had a second signet?
That's true.
That's like maybe. Like, didn't she like talk to one of them and was like, "Am I gonna find out that this is your second signet or?" Not?
She was like, "Are you gonna tell me what it is, or am I just gonna have to find it out?"
Yeah.
And he was like, "Haha."
Yeah.
Was it Garrick or was it Bodhi?
I think it was Garrick because it was the walking.
Yeah.
Distance wielding. Interesting. Yeah, I think that's that for me on likes.
Same.
Okay. Now let's move along into dislikes. What'd you dislike?
Okay. I was low-key lost in this whole book, and I had to do some research after I finished. Or and I wanted to do it while I was reading, but then I was afraid of spoilers. So I was like, I just have to wait till I'm done. And I just was taking note, which helped with this. So I was just able to like write down what I was feeling and then like look it up afterwards. So that was one of my dislikes. Obviously the ending. What the was that? What? I literally wrote that. What the was that, Miss Yarros? You don't do that to a girl. Um so at the end of this book, a whole bunch happens, okay? Zane is gone. So much. Right? He turned evil. Vayne. Right? Violet wakes up 12 hours later. Confused, right?
Taryn's asleep. And Darna's back.
And Darna's back. First of all, Darna left. And Darna's back. Quinn died. That was sad.
That was sad.
Almost shed a 1-2 tear for her.
There are like, was it 4 other missing or 3 other missing?
4 missing.
4 missing.
6 eggs are missing. And then Violet is married
with the emerald.
In the letter that said it's all yours. What?
Don't look for me. It's yours now.
What? What? And you said the end? You said that's the end of the book?
That was it.
And you don't got another book out already?
Or like a date. Like if you told me that it was coming out in June, I'd be like, okay, I mean,
why would you do that?
I'll do it. I'll handle it.
The end? Okay, cool.
I've actually never known a book in which, or a series in which the third book is not something that really is like too much for me. Where I'm like, where I think that like the third book, sometimes you're like, bro, this is filler. Like, can we just move this along? I don't feel like this one was filler.
I don't think it was filler either. But I don't know that I've ever felt that. Besides maybe Akatar.
I usually feel like the ones like in the middle. Like
it's always the second book for me that I'm not a fan of.
Like New Moon was awful.
New Moon was awful.
Eclipse was great, but then Eclipse it was 4 books.
Yeah.
I loved Eclipse, but like basically what I'm trying to say is there's typically the books in the middle that I'm really disappointed in.
I hear you.
And I feel like that's not the case here. I'm like in it for every single book so far. Both. So thank God. Okay, so and Darna left and I was so sad. I was like, how could you leave? And you didn't even say nothing to her, like privately. She disappeared.
I was like, excuse me, Miss Girl?
How could you do that to me? That was crazy.
I felt like, remember when, speaking of Twilight again, when Bella was in the movie, what's the song, you guys, that they were singing, and Bella was sitting there, and it was just the months in the moon?
No, but that was me. Ridiculous.
It was me. I was just like,
when's Darna coming back?
Right. I was like, she's gone.
Yeah.
What? Darna?
Oh, I forgot to mention in my likes, but Darna was also great comedic relief throughout the whole book. She was hilarious. Right.
I love her.
And just getting on Taryn's nerves. Okay, so sometimes the battles are hard for me to understand.
Oh, for sure. I got to listen to them.
I'm listen. I now think that I'd like to listen just to hear the dialogue with Xaden. But I just don't know. I don't know that I even could understand it. I'm not good at audiobooks, you guys.
No, I hear you.
I get lost.
I don't think you would like it because you love Xaden so much. Maybe that's why I don't. I don't love the voice she does. I love the voice actor who does it. I think she does a great job. I don't love her Xaden voice. It's just not what I would have pictured. When I read it on my own, that's when I find that I'm like, Xaden. But when she reads it, I'm kind of like, okay, Xaden. And maybe that's why I fall in love with other men, because they'd be more
interesting,
in the book. But I don't think you would like it.
Like I said before, I have to reread to catch all the hints.
For sure.
Especially by the end of this book, I was like, there's so much that I feel like is just coming at me right now, and I'm thinking there were hints in these other books.
Right. And now we gotta,
She's making me think, and that's crazy because I think too much already.
We need a whiteboard.
We do.
We do.
We need we need a freaking encyclopedia. She
Empyrean
says she has.
series.
She says she has a book, like a key, basically, like a book where she has all the rules in there and everything. I want that book.
Put it out. You know how much money she'd make off that?
Right? That
Tell
would be
me.
cool, like a collector's item.
Yeah.
Oh, also the other thing that I disliked is Dane's dad was up
What's
there.
his problem?
Bro, I literally wrote, what is his deal, bro? Are you
This.
jealous? Are you jealous of love? Or did
Mhm.
Violet's mom beat you so badly that you have it out for the rest of them? Like, what
Yeah.
is that about?
He was just insufferable.
The whole time.
He's like, yeah, I'm the general now.
And I'm trying to figure out what is his motivation.
I don't know either. I don't know. I don't got no son. Like, bro.
Like, you know that what you did was wrong in the first place, and now you're fighting the Vanen anyway with the other lands. I forget the names of things. Anyway, you're fighting the Vanen with them anyway, so why are we being so mean? What's our problem? Whatever though.
It's given like Professor Snape, but not even, because like even he wasn't this bad.
No.
Ugh.
Professor Snape, I felt, had intelligence.
Oh,
I
he's
don't
very
feel
smart.
like
Yeah, no.
he's intelligent.
Me either. He just moves. He should be Howden daddy. You know, like they just dumb.
Yeah.
Howden. He's not in my dislikes, but I disliked him.
I think it's hilarious that you Halden.
What you call him? Halden?
Halden.
Oh, Halden.
No, but I'm wondering, where's Dane's mom?
Where is dang mama?
But maybe he was so insufferable. She ran
too.
away. Damn.
Everybody mama left them.
Damn.
Dang, y'all. Hate that for y'all.
Right. My mom here for me.
Shut up. My mom here for me.
That's messed up.
Grow up.
We really are sad if your mom left.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Everything is unserious with us.
Incredibly unserious. Okay. I hate that Xaden is villain. Like, why he had to be that? I hate it. I hate every bit of it. Why was that a choice?
I feel like there's a theme going on, and I think it also has to do with my theories, but I feel like there's a theme going on in that, like, they would choose that power for love.
Because I have a theory.
Ooh,
do I have a theory? Okay. Woo! Yeah. And then my last dislike I have here is Xaden's mom. She broke my heart.
Yo, she was so treacherous.
Oh, it broke my heart. But Violet, like I said in my likes, Violet is wowie.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd marry her too. Not for nothing. Yeah, she really...
that whole scene with his mom was insane. And she was just pathetic. Because I know that she did not want to poison her son or his friends. But you are just pathetic, lady. Like, you see him do it and you still are just sitting there crying. And you leave, and like, you're obviously going to stay there with your sons too. My
heart just really hurt for him. Turn it up. We would have murdered him. I would have never. Were you crazy?
There was so much more to that story. I feel like, yeah, especially her background. I'd love to get more on her background, but yeah, no.
I'd like understanding, but move it along. Like, I hate you.
I also think it is like, it's important that his mom was so about following the rules when he was not.
Right.
Because, like, that was his immediate why he hated Dane. Oh, it's good. Rebecca, you connect things so well. Thank you.
Moving it right along into ratings. Now, as you know, or if you don't know, if you're new here, We
Mm-hmm.
do not rate things on a scale of 1 to 10 or 1 out of 5 stars. We rate things on a scale of WTF was that?
Interesting, but wouldn't read again.
It was good.
Loved, would read again.
How will I ever go on? So, E, how did you rate this book?
How do you think I rated it? How will I ever go on? What am I supposed to do? You expect me to just go about my life like this? Bro, where is Zayden?
Where is Zayden? Where is Zayden? Where's Garrett?
Where's everybody,
Where?
bro? Who turned at the end?
When are we gonna get the next one?
And when are we gonna get the fifth one? And when is the TV series gonna come out? I don't deal well with not knowing things.
She don't.
And I'm melting down. Moving on into our quiz portion.
Quiz.
This time around, I'm being quizzed.
What?
Girl.
Okay.
What's funny is I don't believe her.
Okay, yeah, you ready? I only have 3 questions for you.
Oh my gosh.
Because it was hard. Okay, question 1. What nickname does Drake say Mira should get? Was it A, Firecracker, B, Killjoy, C, Ruin, or D, Havoc?
Killjoy.
It was Killjoy. Question 2. Complete this quote.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? You're going to tell me who said it.
Mm-hmm.
So the quote is, sounds humble, blank says. Can't wait to meet him. Is that blank A, Riddick, B, Zayden, C, Garrick, or D, Violet Torringale?
D is Violet, A is Riddick, B is Zayden, C is Garrick.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds humble. Can't wait to meet him.
Sounds humble, blank says. Can't wait to meet him.
Oh, this is so hard. I'm down to 2.
What's true?
Hold on. I'm gonna go with Garrick.
What was your other
It
question?
was Riddick.
No, I knew you
Who
would think
was
it was
it?
one of them. It was Zayden.
It was Zayden?
Yes.
Who was it about? Was it about Halden?
No, Cortland.
Oh, I thought it was either Halden or Cortland.
Yeah, it was Cortland.
Interesting.
It was the large, like, they were like, whatever his intro was, it was ridiculous what the guard said about him. They were like, he's this, and he's the this. And he was like, sounds humble. Can't wait to meet him. I was like, sounds like something Riddick would say.
It does. Zayden's not typically snarky.
Right.
Not like that.
Right. That's what I thought. This might be a good one. Okay.
His snark is typically mean.
Straight up mean. Question 3.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to be a writer,
Mm-hmm.
the quadrant accepts those who cross the parapet on A, March 25th, July 15th, May 31st, or June 14th.
July 15th. Now we'll move along into big screen, small screen. You got anything to add here?
No, we already know it's going to be on the small screen.
Yeah.
I just want it.
I know. Okay, did you see that Rebecca has read pilot scripts?
No, I did not. Anything you were sending me about, I
was sending them to you, but those were not like
okay.
spoiler ones. So Rebecca has read pilots, but what she also said that I thought was insane was that they bought the rights before Fourth Wing was out.
No, it's not gonna be good.
No, it's the writer is Moira something. She wrote for Breaking Bad.
Okay.
And other stuff people were excited
How'd they
about.
write it before the book was out? I mean, how'd they buy it? Yeah, is that what
I guess Michael Jordan's team Michael Jordan, Michael B. Jordan.
His name is Michael Jordan.
It is, but you know, it just.
Oh, Michael B. Jordan? All
Yeah,
right,
yeah,
that's
yeah.
right.
It's Michael B. Jordan's team that has the production. Yeah, they bought it before it was out. Yeah, ew, girl.
I'm just
I
thinking.
guess it's because she does have books that are already in production, so they probably knew
she'd be a hit.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're right. It was
And
smart
like,
of him.
if you have a good agent and a good editor and stuff like that, they're gonna shop
I
your
was about
stuff
to say
around,
that,
and they
yeah.
probably shopped it to people, and they were like, "You're gonna want this.
He's
You're
a
gonna
nerd.
want this." And wow, as we said, Michael,
B. Bakari.
you are not Zayden.
No, baby, you're too old.
There are a lot of characters in here. There are a lot of professors and like older writers that you could be if you wanted to, but like, you're not Zayden.
I'd like to see him play
Hmm.
one of the villain.
He would be good.
I like Michael when he mean. When he played in Black Panther, the villain,
okay.
I was a fan. I like mean Michael. I think he does that well. He could tap into that.
Then let's go for it. Also, when is it coming out, bro?
Yeah, let us know.
I'm tired of this waiting game with everything. Like,
with everything.
Everything is a year to wait. Like, am I gonna be like 40 years old watching this series? Because that's what it seems like. And it better finish. I want the whole series to fit. I don't want it to be canceled.
Oh yeah,
by
you cancel
Amazon.
it.
You cancel it, you're gonna see me at your office, Amazon.
And I'm talking to you, Jeff. Moving on into superlatives. What do you got, E?
What do I got? Okay. Mr. Lies a Lot is dated.
Ooh, that boy lie.
All the time, bro.
Can't help it.
Like, you think that he's down in the dumps.
Is Zayden a Scorpio? No, he had a birthday. When was his birthday?
That's a good freaking question. He did have March, end of March, so he's an Aries. Last day of March, I think it was, or something like that is what they said. March 31st. He's an Aries.
Also checks out. All right.
Anyway, yeah, he just you for a good portion of the book, I don't know if you got this impression. I thought he was down in the dumps, like, I'm Vanin, I'm gonna be evil, you're gonna have to kill me. And then at the end I was like, oh bro, you were lying.
What was that?
Another theory.
Okay.
Funniest of all time is Riddick.
For sure. I also have Class Clown.
What else do you have?
HBIC, Violet Sorrengail.
Oh, absolutely.
She stood on business.
She's like, I'm so glad that it's foreshadowed in this book, but she is the head of everything.
Mm-hmm. She's such a queen.
Honestly. Oh. And then I wanted to say, I thought, I don't relate to any of the characters in this book. And then I was looking through all of my highlights, and I said, oh no, honey, did I relate to somebody?
Who'd you relate to?
It was Riddick.
Me too!
Oh my gosh!
Oh my gosh!
Okay, so it was when Violet finally tells him that that Zayden is a Vanin, and and he tells her, not good enough. Give me a real logical line he has to cross for you to walk away, and I'll keep the secret. I'll help you scour every effing book you can find. I'm here for the I'm gonna save my man at all costs mantra, and we'll be on your side in this horrifically dangerous situation if you can just acknowledge there's a breaking point.
Yep.
You can put all your faith in him as long as you leave a little logic for yourself. And I said, yeah, that's me.
It was that, yes, it was that moment for me as well. But when he said, it's later on in that when he's basically just like, stop lying to me. I don't have it in front of me.
Oh yes.
But he's just like, stop doing that.
Yeah.
You know, like, I got your back. Like, we ride together. Like, stop lying to us. Like, we have your back. We're not the people you need to lie to. Mm-hmm. And I was like, yeah.
You just make my life more difficult if you're lying to
me.
Right.
That's when I fell in love with him. I was like, this is my man. Oh my gosh.
That's when I fell in love with him.
I was like, oh my god, okay. Love will find you in the craziest places.
Yes, it will. It will.
Anyway, would you read more from this author?
Girl, I'm
What
currently
a silly
dying.
question.
I was like thinking, oh man, what other books can I read of hers? She has some books that are optioned that I think we should take a look at.
Okay.
Um yeah, no, I need something to take this pain away cuz I'm in pain for real. What about you?
Yeah. Give it to me.
Now. That's all for this episode, you guys.
Yeah. We sound so defeated.
I know.
But it's just because we really want book 2. Or book 4, excuse me. um well, that's it for this episode, you guys, you girls. Um Stay tuned for episode 2, part 2, where we're gonna be getting into our favorite moments, our favorite quotes, some theories, what
Things
we
we
learned.
learned.
So
We're so
excited.
excited. I feel like it'll be an even better episode
Yeah.
when we finally like really dig into it. And so, before we wrap this up though,
Yes, yes,
make sure that
yes.
you have liked, commented, and that you have shared this video. Make sure you are subscribed to our channel, that you hit the notification bell so that you are notified for whenever we are posting.
Yes, ma'am.
And as we said, stay tuned for our next video and watch some other ones in the meantime as
Yeah.
well. That's all, girlies.
Make sure, we have not been saying this. Make sure you're following us on all
The socials,
socials.
yes. Yeah.
The link is down in the bio below.
Below.
All right. With that being said,
See you at the next meeting, girlies.
bye, girlies.
Bye, girlies.